All right, hello gamers. I am here to present Project Hellscape tonight. So, general theme of the game is that hell is empty. All the devils have escaped, the sinners are no longer here, and they have spread across the world. Your job as someone who has lost their soul to the devil is to put those sinners back where they belong. Doing so through horrendous acts of fighting fiends and all these devilish entities, putting them one by one, becoming stronger and stronger over time as you work your way up the chain. As a genre, I was thinking of this as a 2D action roguelite, inspired heavily by Vampire Survivor systems. Lots of enemies, lots of a very simple progression system, which I can go over in a second, and just simple controls of just arrow keys, moving around, and letting the weapons do themselves. For mechanics, it's a general gameplay loop. You kill enemies, you get experience from them, you level up, become stronger, repeat. Play the level, get through it. It's kind of either a card trick type of experience where you try to become as strong as you can to fight the boss at the end, and if not, die trying, and then repeat with lots of meta progression and systems around that. Now, in terms of art style, I'm hoping to have this focused around simplistic 2D art with looping animations, walks, hovering enemies, and then just low saturation, pretty simple like stylistic backgrounds, and maybe a little bit of Easter eggs here and there. Trying to keep it very simple, straightforward, but fun. In terms of scope, my bare minimum goals by the end of next semester is to have a completed progression system for leveling up, getting more powerful with both static items and weapons, and having one level completed off appropriately. And to add to that, just for that first level, the goal there is to have a casino style, where every enemy, fiendishly twisted in some way, is casino-based, like biblically accurate angel, but it's roulette wheel, or cursed ships that are casinos, or little imps that fly around and lottery creatures. And the weapons also follow that same type of system where like it's more RNG-based, luck-based gambling weapons, loaded dice that explode, cards that can critical hit, raising the stakes literally from the ground itself, etc., etc. And then for stretch goals, meta progression will be a big one, and then possibly the idea of level 2 itself to kind of give more freedom to their developers and take that theme somewhere else. Because one of the big points of this game is trying to make every level thematic with its own unique weapons and systems to make it stand out and make each experience a little bit different. For what I would like personally is at least 2 programmers to help with the system side of thing. For artists, I would also love to have 2 of them as well. For asset development, UI design, and just the general flow of creating fun animations, I want to give as much creative freedom as possible to both come up with the theme and just make things very open-ended, where each level has that kind of aesthetic covered in its own way. And others, I would love to have someone for music and sound design if possible. Now, simply, I receive awesome game. You all receive the chance to put your own creative freedom, inspiration, and put your ideas into the game. I want to make things as open as possible, promoting the theme, promoting your ideas, and letting you all shine and show me what you want to make as well, if you work for me. If you want to join, feel free to talk to me on Discord, harass me in person, pull me aside. I'll happily chat more. Otherwise, any questions? Yeah?
What kinds of roles are you looking to fulfill?
Roles as in for developers, 2 programmers, 2 artists, generally more focused on asset development here, and then just 2 for the systems and coding, because we want like a progression system, and then some nice UI to help players traverse through it. But yeah. All right, thank you for your time.
Cool. Yay.